Craig Boer from Napoleon High School. Good to see you're all awake. I've been teaching there for 25 years. I teach history and government. And I had the privilege of working with these students, and they'll be introducing themselves. And I was over at production saw and machine, and it was a great experience. So hopefully you'll be able to appreciate the fun we had working with them and the solution they came up with. Thanks.
Good afternoon, judges and audience. We'd like to thank you all for coming out here and supporting South Central Michigan Works. My name is Courtney Hill. I'm from Columbia Central High School, and these are my teammates.
I'm Skylar Hollowell from Addison High School.
My name is Lee Belding, Northwest High School.
I'm Savannah Dragan from Northwest High School.
We're all excited to be here today to share our ideas with you. About 2 weeks ago was the first time we stepped foot in production sewing machine. In that time, we created a video to show you a tour as what we had. This is what we saw, and this is what they saw.
It was only a few hours later when we all became a little bit more familiar with the plan when they proposed the question, how can our team create a revolutionary tool to evaluate worker satisfaction, including opinions of their overall compensation, with a system that is flexible? Production Saw and Machine has been expanding their company for quite some time now, and they ran into some challenges along the way that needed to be addressed.
To further grasp the strengths and the challenges of the company, we evaluated the employees by conducting a survey. By doing so, we talked to about 50 PS&M workers, which is roughly 36% of their workforce. After gathering all of the information from the compiled surveys, we observed the many varying views and opinions from the different employees. One of them being that many employees do not like the fact that there's a disconnect from the pay scale. Number two, they found it difficult to communicate with management from previous shifts. And number three, they also wanted a flexible system to better track their progress and efficiency.
These are some recurring challenges that many of the workers have brought up, but there's a reason they have not been addressed in the past. Production saw and machine is growing at such an exponential rate that it's hard for management to keep up. Although they have these challenges, production saw and machine workers are loyal and love where they work. They're all growing and trying to help better the company. The company also cares about their employees, and the company makes sure the employees know about their safety rules and are open to suggestions.
With this information we had at hand, we began to develop a system, UDUP, unparalleled dedication, unmatched performance. This system let us look at the core values every employee should have and evaluate them on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the highest ranking. To keep this evaluation process efficient and correlated, we will have the supervisors from every department conduct a performance review, or UDUP, monthly. They will then input this data onto their iPad device that is already provided by the company. These evaluations will look like the video here. This video is not in real time.
Once the supervisors have completed all of their employee evaluations, the data is then compiled into an Excel spreadsheet. From there, it is in the hands of the Human Resources Director, Scott Wisely, where he will review their progress and can access it at any time he is considering a raise. This is the beginning of making the process flexible and easy to evaluate worker satisfaction, bringing the employees a reward for their hard work and dedication to this company.
After employees are evaluated by the supervisors, the factors will be put into an Excel spreadsheet and added up. The employees can earn up to a total of 50 points. 45 through 50 earns them a gold star, 35 through 44 earns them a silver star, and 25 through 34 earns them a bronze star. 25 and under, they do not receive a star, but instead an improvement plan will be put in to help them reach their core goals.
Not only are there stars for doing well on evaluations, but there are also stickers for things such as perfect attendance, improvement, and being on the safety team, etc. These stickers will all be placed on a personalized board to motivate employees to increase their core values. And at the end of the year, the stars will be banked and used to determine how many sawbucks an employee receives. The sawbucks can then be spent in the company store at the conclusion of the year. The exchange rate from stars to sawbucks is to be later determined by management. It's also important to note that in the past, Production Saw Machine has implemented various other reward programs. However, they all had their difficulties that resulted in the retirements.
This was because they were based on productivity and efficiency. Workers were so set on pumping out as many parts as they possibly could that other core values did not reach their expectations. We discussed with management and we decided to take out productivity and efficiency from the core goals because they already have ways to track both of those things. And now with our new program, they have ways to not only track machine operators like before, but the entire workforce.
After putting together all of our ideas and collaborating for 2 weeks, through the struggle and the triumph, we really put something revolutionary together that set this program aside from the ones in place before, and really solved our driving question. We evaluated the workers' satisfaction, surveyed them for their opinions on their total compensation, and created a system that was flexible for them. Not only that, but the company also provides the supervisors with iPads that they can use to evaluate the workers with and store the information on the cloud. This way management can track all of this information and change it when necessary. And things like new employees, raises, or even background information like what machines they run, etc. It makes it a lot easier for all Production Saw Machine. Flexibility was one of the most important aspects that this company wanted us to look towards. They needed something that could be easily changed, so that's what drove our team. With the UDUPs linked in Excel spreadsheet, all this information from every worker is at their fingertips. We learned a lot of things along the way and really had such a great opportunity to network with this company. Before we leave today, I'd like to thank all of the staff and all of the management at Production Saw Machine. And a huge thanks goes out to Scott Wisely for going above and beyond helping us throughout these 2 weeks. Thank you.
UDUP, unparalleled dedication, unmatched performance.
That was actually my idea. I was actually I looked through a lot of other companies. We researched to see what kind of rewards programs they had set in place. And a lot of them were about performance and being dedicated to the company. So I just kind of put that together myself.
That was a very clever video, by the way.
Thank you.
I like that. Is this going to be replacing a current point system that they have, or is this a brand new? What do they have in place right now before you guys got in there?
Well, before they had a program called the Rockstar program, and it was based on 5 things. And not everyone who worked there could attain those 5 things because it was based toward machine operators. So not everyone was involved in the rewards program. So now we created a system where everyone was involved, not just a select few.
if I heard you right, this will be visually posted somewhere. Is this their first attempt at visual management, or have they been involved in visual management in other ways?
It is their first attempt at visual management. They're thinking of doing more of a wall of fame, so it motivates workers seeing their coworkers, what their statistics are, and or other things, but it really, I think, drives them to do better.
Like that?
Yes, we did. We did it on Google Forms. So after we made every single question ourselves. I think it was 39 questions or so. We surveyed 50 of the employees. And what's really cool about Google Forms is it rounds up all the data and puts it into pie charts. And all the statistics, we had them all there. That really helped us get a clue on what the company was like and how they treated their workers. And
was management surprised at the information that the final report, so to speak?
I think they were a little surprised. I think more pleased because all the workers really do love working at Production Soft.
Very good.
Thank you.